All right, I'd like to start public session. I ask that if you'd like to address the council, please step up to the microphone, state your name and address, and keep your comments to 5 minutes or less. I have 2 people signed up to speak. The first person is Anthony Pauldine.
Throwback from high school, I got to get rid of my gum. I appreciate the council allowing me to speak this evening. My name is Anthony Pauldine. I live at 190 Fifth Avenue in the 5th Ward, where I've lived for 30 years. I'm a proud Oswegonian, having been born here and graduated from OHS in 1977. I've been contracting for over 40 years. 25 years ago, I wanted to become a developer. And soon after, the Buckout Jones building came up for sale, actually by the City of Oswego and the IDA. We did a great transformation. While working on that project, the old Greens department store became available, and I purchased it and developed the Canal Commons, a concept that hadn't been seen in New York up to that time. It was intensely satisfying, and developing in my city became a passion. Next came B&D Photo, Main Moon Restaurant, the Vona Shoe Store buildings, and added them to the Commons, and then the Canal Commons lofts. Then the Crazy Eddie building on West 2nd, the First National Bank on 1st, the Boilermaker building, the James Hotel, McDonough McCormick Wright, the Waiting Cake House, the Old Gentile Camera Shop, Angie's Luggage, Goldberg's, and then Tucker Auto, just to name a few. Lately, it's been the most rewarding of my entire career to save the Cahill building and develop the Curtis Manor site for a wedding venue, and finally the YMCA building here. Does anybody see a common thread? I'll tell you what it is. Every one of those projects, every one of the 40 to 50 houses that we own, every property in our portfolio is in the city limits. It is here. It's in my city, the city that I love, that I chose to be a developer and try to develop in the city of Oswego with my family. Last week, a Fulton alderman called and asked if I would do a project in Fulton. They offered to purchase a school, a property, and give it to me to ask me if I would develop it. We've been asked for years from Auburn, Watertown, Geneva, and more. I pay a couple $100,000 in taxes and fees to Oswego. We donate to countless causes and charities. From day one, we have taken the rents and leases and used them to renovate other buildings in desperate needs, and in many cases, properties that no one else would touch. We hire high school kids, local college students, and now at $450 a week, that's not bad for somebody that's a junior in high school. We hire several men this year, recently released from prison, who no one would give a chance. We help the homeless. We were recognized recently by Victory Transformations for working and hiring referred men that we could help. Why in the world am I telling you all of this? It's because I'm pissed. Pissed that the Cahill building was picketed, and pissed that today I had to press charges and have 2 union guys arrested for just willy-nilly walking into the YMCA building and appearing up on the 2nd floor, walking right past no trespass signs and signs that say do not enter and call me for information and my card right at eye level. I'm pissed. I'm a local owner. I'm the owner of the property. I'm the contractor who's doing the work. I hire all local labor and I purchase all local materials. Is there anyone here in the right mind that really thinks that I should be picketed? I'm not building a Taj Mahal. I'm not working for the university. I'm not building something for requiring union wages, and I am the contractor. Why in the right mind would I hire a union contracting firm or hire union guys so that I could simply double my cost. It is absolutely against what we promote and what we try to do. It makes no sense. And I don't think anybody here but one person might agree with that. Now, as a contractor 40 years, I've never been picketed. And I'm not surprised that it happened. The pissy part is that an Oswego councilman who should be encouraging, representing, and further development in the city of Oswego would be picketing on the front line, lying to my face when I asked Bob Wilmot, "Why are you picketing me?" And I was told, "Oh, it's nothing personal, Tony. We're picketing the DRI." To which I said, "Why don't you go down and picket in Albany then if it's the governor?" "Oh, we're trying to get the DRI projects, the governor to make the DRI awards to be union labor." That's what I was told. The next week came out a big banner. Anthony M. Pauldine, basically scum of the earth, does not pay union wages, does not pay a living wage, making false claims, great big puffed up cat or rat or whatever it was, and making a mockery. Picket me. I really don't care. But when you provide whistles for the mayor's ribbon cutting and drowned out our mayor, that's an asshole move. Come picket the YMCA project, go ahead. I will never hire a token union guy and pay local blackmail just so that you don't harass me. That will never happen. You reported your organization and you have called asbestos control, Department of Labor, Oswego Codes Department, foiled for any and all permits pertaining to my projects. You reported that you had a man offer to burn down the building at the Cahill building for $5,000, and he approached you because you were there picketing. I've heard the "I have to picket or I'll get fined $250. I've got a solution for that. Why don't you go picket Fulton personally? Go picket in Syracuse, anywhere but in Oswego. My mom told me years ago, you don't poop in your kitchen. You don't do it in Oswego. It's a conflict for you to sit on this council and be involved with this union crap. The check in the envelope is made out for cash for $250, and I'd like you to use it so that maybe you don't have to personally picket somewhere in Oswego, the city that I happen to love. And I assume that the councilmen that sit here and this mayor feel the same way. If for some reason you cannot accept this offer or are unwilling, I'd like you to consider donating it to Victory Transformation, who is in the business of saving and rebuilding Oswego lives. Something that we've been trying to do for 40 years. You look familiar. Aren't you the guy that at about 19 years old I hired and worked for me for many years? That I taught you the trade, and then you went off to the big boy union? In fact, I hired your little brother. I hired your father. He was with me for many years. I hired your son. I don't understand. New generation. There's the next generation, my sons, who I've been doing this for 40 years, and they're going to be here for 40 more, taking care of these buildings and investing and doing what I've been trying to do in the downtown for the Oswego we love. My 5 children, I'm blessed, they all live here in Oswego, and I'd like to see it continued. I'm very proud of them. You know, this administration has gone way out of their way to help and to make things happen. The community and the Save the Cahill building, they've gone way out of their way. Community development has gone way out of their way. Pathfinder Bank has gone way out of their way. Mr. Wilmot, you stand in the way. Thank you. I appreciate the time.
Another speaker, Becky O'Kane.
My name is Becky O'Kane, and I'm the president of the Oswego Lions Club and co-chairman of the Oswego Lions Club River's Edge Craft Show, along with the event's chairman, Chris Pelton. This is Matt Warren, who's the vice president of the Oswego Lions Club. Last year, the Common Council kindly approved our request to use Breitbeck Park for our 7th annual River's Edge Craft Show. As you know, this event has been a huge success with extremely positive feedback from the community. It has grown from a modest beginning to a highly anticipated event. This year, our 8th annual craft show will take place on Sunday, June 9th, 2019, between the hours of 10 and 4 p.m. On behalf of the Oswego Lions Club and the River's Edge Craft Show Committee, we would like to thank Mayor Barlow, the City of Oswego, and the Community Development Office for all of their help with the organization of the show, and the City of Oswego DPW for the help with all of our needs at Breitbeck Park. We would also like to extend special thanks to the Oswego Police Department for attending and doing fingerprinting for the children, and the Oswego Fire Department with their fire dogs, Sparky and the Fire Pup. They're always a big hit. A show like this can't take place without everyone working together. Events like the River's Edge Craft Show not only helps us to give back to the community in a fun way, but also helps the Oswego Lions Club to raise money to enable us to give back to our community in many other ways. With your approval this year, we'll work hard to put on another great event, and we hope to see you all this year at this year's show. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
They were the only two people signed up to speak. Would anyone in the audience like to speak? Seeing none, I will close public session. The regular meeting begins in 2 minutes. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Would please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Clerk, please call the roll.
His Honor the Mayor.
Here.
Councilor McBrady.
Here.
Councilor DeMasi.
She's excused.
Councilor Hill.
Here.
Councilor Wilmot.
Here.
Councilor Gosick.
Here.
Councilor Tesorio.
Here.
Councilor Cordino.
Here.
6 present, 1 excused.
Thank you. There's nothing under the mayor's report. Any of the common councilors have anything to add? Seeing none, will clerk please call resolution 26.
Approved minutes, Common Council meeting held January 14th, 2019.
Councilor Gosick, Councilor Tesorario. Any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Wilmot.
Yes.
Councilor Gosick.
Yes.
Councilor Tesorio.
Yes.
Councilor Cordino.
Yes.
Councilor McBrady.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Will clerk please call resolution number 27?
Approve use of public space, Edward Alberts, contract purchaser of commercial properties located at 147 through 159 West 1st Street for a proposed mixed-use project.
Councilor Hill, Councilor Corradino. Any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Wilmot.
Yes.
Councilor Gosick.
Yes.
Councilor Tesorio.
Yes.
Councilor Cordino.
Yes.
Councilor McBrady.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Clerk, please call resolution number 28.
Approve use of Breitbeck Park by the Oswego City County Youth Bureau in order to host the annual Easter egg hunt on Saturday, April 20th, 2019.
Councilor McBrady, Councilor Gosick. Any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Wilmot.
Yes.
Councilor Gosick.
Yes.
Councilor Tesorio.
Yes.
Councilor Cordino.
Yes.
Councilor McBrady.
Yes.
Resolution passes 6-1.
Will clerk please call resolution number 29?
Approve use of public space, Malcolm Huggins, Assistant Director of Annual Giving at SUNY Oswego, in order to host a celebration event for graduating seniors on Saturday, May 11th, 2019.
Councilor Corradino, Councilor Tesorario. Any comments? Will clerk please call the roll?
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Wilmot.
Yes.
Councilor Gosick.
Yes.
Councilor Tesorio.
Yes.
Councilor Cordino.
Yes.
Councilor McBrady.
Yes.
Resolution passes 6-1.
Clerk, please read resolution number 30.
Approve use of Breitbeck Park Oswego Lions Club in order to host their annual River's Edge Craft Show on Sunday, June 9th, 2019.
Councilor Gosick, Councilor Hill. Any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Wilmot.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Tesoriyo.
Yes.
Counselor Cordino.
Yes.
Counselor McBrady.
Yes.
Resolution passes 6-1.
Clerk, please call resolution number 31.
Approve use of Brightbeck Park, Oswego City Band, in order to host their Wednesday night summer concerts during the months of July and August 2019.
Counselor Hill, Counselor Gozek. Any comments? Will clerk please call the roll?
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Wilmot.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Tesoriyo.
Yes.
Counselor Cordino.
Yes.
Counselor McBrady.
Yes.
Resolution passes 6-1.
Clerk, please call resolution number 32.
Approve use of city properties by the Oswego YMCA in order to host the annual Dragon Boat Festival.
Counselor McBurdy, Counselor Corradino. Any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Wilmot.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Tesoriyo.
Yes.
Counselor Cordino.
Yes.
Counselor McBrady.
Yes.
Resolution passes 6-1.
Clerk, please call resolution number 33.
Approve use of city properties by Thomas Allen in order to host the Atomic Invitational Fishing Event August 8th through 11th, 2019.
Counselor Hill? Uh-oh. Counselor Wilmot. Any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Wilmot.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Tesoriyo.
Yes.
Counselor Cordino.
Yes.
Counselor McBrady.
Yes.
Resolution passes 6-1.
Clerk, please call resolution number 34.
Authorize mayor to enter into an agreement with Brown and Caldwell Engineers Incorporated to provide design services for the West Side wastewater HVAC system.
Counselor Corradino, Counselor McBurdy. Any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Wilmot.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Tesoriyo.
No.
Counselor Cordino.
Yes.
Counselor McBrady.
Yes.
Resolution passes 5-1-1.
Will clerk please call resolution number 35?
Authorize mayor to sign change order number 3 with W.D. Malone Trucking and Excavating Incorporated for project modifications to the West Side rehabilitation of sanitary sewer, second 25%.
Counselor Gozit, Counselor Hill. Any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Wilmot.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Tesoriyo.
Yes.
Counselor Cordino.
Yes.
Counselor McBrady.
Yes.
Resolution passes 6-1.
Clerk, please call resolution number 36.
Authorize mayor to enter into an agreement with Generation Capital Management LLC for investment advisory services to the City of Oswego Deferred Compensation Plan.
Counselor Corradino, Counselor Hill. Any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Wilmot.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Tesoriyo.
Yes.
Counselor Cordino.
Yes.
Counselor McBrady.
Yes.
Resolution passes 6-1.
Clerk, please call resolution number 37.
Authorize mayor to enter into an agreement with Bergman Architects for inspections at the High Dam.
Counselor McBurdy, Counselor Gozik. Any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Wilmot.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Tesoriyo.
Yes.
Counselor Cordino.
Yes.
Counselor McBrady.
Yes.
Resolution passes 6-1.
Clerk, please call resolution number 38.
Authorize mayor to execute a sewer use agreement with the State University of New York College at Oswego.
Counselor Corradino, Counselor Tesoriyo. I would just like to thank Tom Reynolds, the Assistant City Attorney, for all the work that he's done. This agreement's been, we've been negotiating this since I took office at least, and I would say maybe for the first year I was involved, and then we really kind of armed Mr. Reynolds with all the information and let him carry it from there. So thank you, Tom, for all your hard work in dealing with SUNY, who's sometimes hard to get a hold of, especially when negotiating this, but we got it done. Any other comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Wilmot.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Tesoriyo.
Yes.
Counselor Cordino.
Yes.
Counselor McBrady.
Yes.
Resolution passes 6-1.
Will clerk please call resolution number 39?
Authorize mayor to execute an agreement with Empower Federal Credit Union for the City of Oswego to become a select employer group.
Counselor Hill? Counselor Tesoriyo. Any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Wilmot.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Tesoriyo.
Yes.
Counselor Cordino.
Yes.
Counselor McBrady.
Yes.
Resolution passes 6-1.
Will clerk please call resolution number 40?
Approved bid submitted by the Mason Company for the manufacture of cat towers and cat runs at the animal shelter.
Counselor McBurdy? Counselor Wilmot? Any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Wilmot.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
No.
Counselor Tesoriyo.
Yes.
Counselor Cordino.
Yes.
Counselor McBarty.
Yes.
Resolution passes 511.
Will clerk please call resolution number 41?
Approve new sewer rates for flat rate users.
Counselor Corradino, Counselor Hill. Oh, I should have done Gozick. Can we undo that and put Gozick as the second? Well, it's just because you guys were here. It was the first meeting.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Mayor.
Let's see. No disrespect, Counselor Hill, but Counselor Gozick more appropriate in this case. It's been widely reported on several reasons as to why we're able to do this tonight, and I won't go through and repeat those reasons, but I would just like to again thank Ken Schriebel from the Camden Group, the staff at our 2 wastewater facilities, the Common Council for their number of investments that they've made, both the first Common Council I served with in 16 and 17 and this Common Council in 18 and 19. And it's been a lot of work to get us to this point, but I hope that I think it's all worth it, and I'm sure the residents will appreciate it. And I'll repeat what I said a couple weeks ago or last week, is I think this is really just the start, assuming our next phase of our sewer separation project goes according to plan, and assuming we still keep making the adequate investments in our facilities and we don't fall behind like has happened in years past. I think we'll be able to offer more relief down the road for all users, meter users, flat rate users, and hopefully the whole city. But I think this is just the start, and I think we owe it to the homeowners who pay that flat rate to offer relief to them first, because they've been paying. If you look at it really per thousand, dollar to dollar per 1,000 gallons, they pay them more than anybody. So I think we owe it to them, and they're owner-occupied. They're not income-generating property. So I think that's the best move. It should be the first move, and I appreciate the support from the council doing that tonight. Any comments from the council? Councilor Corradino.
Thank you, Mayor. As you alluded, Councilor Gozick and myself, and you were here from the beginning in 2016 when this when the rates went up, and I know from personal experiences that this is a huge issue for the city residents of Oswego. And after we vote and this is passed, if you listen closely, you'll hear throughout the city a big sigh and a big cheer, because this $50 a year, $50 per quarter, $200 per year is a huge amount of money to a lot of people. And I think that this, how often do we ever see government reduce taxes or reduce user fees? So I think this is a big monumental step forward, and thanking the mayor and administration and the previous council and this council for supporting the actions that got us to this point. So thank you.
Thank you. I'll also note it's important we got it done as quick as we did in the new year, because I think the bills that are going out later this week are printed, or maybe we were a little premature in printing the adjusted rate, but the relief is on the way and should be in the mail later this week or maybe next week. Tomorrow? All right, just in time. Any other comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Wilmot.
Yes.
Counselor Gossick.
Yes.
Counselor Tesserio.
Yes.
Counselor Cordino.
Yes.
Counselor McBarty.
Yes.
Resolution passes 6-1.
Any unfinished business to come before the council? Seeing none, I'll take a motion to adjourn. Counselor Hill, Counselor Tesserio. Clerk, please call the roll.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Wilmot.
Yes.
Counselor Gossick.
Yes.
Counselor Tesserio.
Yes.
Counselor Cordino.
Yes.
Counselor McBarty.
Yes.
Resolution passes 6-1.
Meeting is adjourned.